Alright everybody, welcome back to the channel. It's May now, it's semifinals month. The first semifinals are going to be starting up in the next week or so here. So in honor of that, we've got Michele Letendre in town. She's come all the way from the East Coast to do a training camp with me and Freya Moosbrugger. So we're going to get to see how I hold up with some training partners. I'm used to training by myself most of the time, so it's going to be a really nice break from that to do some work with some other people and yeah, test my mettle against the young guns. So tune in, join us, and let's have some fun.
So you're coming from Montreal and putting all your layers on?
Yeah, it's actually really warm in Montreal. It's like when I left, Montreal was going to have like 2 weeks of like super hot weather and like a drought. And I come here and it's like 12 degrees and it's cold and rainy. 7 rounds of 2 minutes.
A few minutes later.
Learning how to ride the bike for the first time.
Don't know.
Yeah, I apparently had like a very weird sleep. She's like, I didn't know if I should wake you up or like, if you were like in misery, like.
It's so funny because before I left, Fred told me a couple days before I left, I was sleeping kind of off and I was hearing my boyfriend, he was also speaking in his sleep.
Yeah. You guys having a conversation with each other?
Sorry.
You okay?
I shouldn't.
Yeah. No one's hurt.
What happened to Pat? He got impaled.
I feel like this is very like Rocky 4 right now, you know? You're doing the prep in the garage here, you're not in some like fancy gym.
And it's cold.
You know? It's cold. You're just making it happen.
The elements are against us.
Yeah, legless rope climbs in the thunderstorm, in the pouring rain.
I'll do it. Michele doesn't want me to do it.
It's Michelle's fault.
Michelle's the reason I'm still alive.
Every time before the games, like, Michele, something happened, I dropped a plate on my toe. Every year.
I'm pretty notorious for something like 2 weeks before or 3 weeks before. I got 2 in a row. 1 year was like my finger fully, like almost broke my finger.
Yeah, but you thrive in the adversity.
Yeah, I need something. That's why if I don't have anything, I make something.
Yeah.
Oh, God. You guys.
You're taking years off Michelle's life.
Well, I've noticed a couple of, like, new lifelines around here a little bit. And
I think one of those bands is also a little bit looser than the other.
okay.
So it'll be slightly
Actually, we might need to do these. I need to get the kettlebells. We can use
Freya, thoughts on that?
thoughts on
No
what?
comment. You know what? Training like Rocky.
The other thing you could do is use
Ah,
just
here you
ring
go.
straps.
No.
She's smart. She'll figure it out.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I see what's going on.
Creative juices are flowing right now. This is really the only creative process I have in my job. Finding ways.
New ways to torture us.
This is not heavy enough for you guys, but we'll figure it out like something.
Just put a
like this.
45 on for Pat.
The problem is the band will probably just like, I'm just going to press up into the band and the plate will stay on the ground. It's really nice.
Well, we can double up the band.
Oh, or.
This is gonna make the.
Like you said, this is full on Rocky style and we're going with it.
Can you see the workouts that we're doing later?
No. Haven't looked at why are they bad?
No, it's just a lot.
It's just a lot?
It's just a lot.
Here, this is good. Try this too fast. Keep your elbow in front of you.
Well, with more weight, it'll hang over, so
How's that?
it's fine.
Okay, we're gonna be doing on the bench anyway. Nice. cheating a little bit. Nice job. Good. Nice. Smooth, smooth, smooth. Nice. Nice job. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Are you feeling the weight at the same place on your right side to your left in the lunges?
Well, I tried to hold the left farther out because you said not to put it on my back as much.
No, I didn't. Well, I didn't say that. But
Well, you said
I was
he's
wondering...
cheating, and then you said the weight's sitting too far in the back, so I assumed.
No,
that
and then
meant-
I said that's because the straps are a little bit too long.
Yeah, they kind of want to just sit there, but you can kind of, and I don't know. I think it's not bad practice to pull my overhead position into like
Yeah.
a good spot,
Yeah, exactly.
but it was a little farther out on the left arm.
Good job. Nice. When I was
Morning naps usually a couple hours.
All right, so these guys got the bands on.
yeah.
Bands on the kettlebell, bands on the plates. So what's the premise
I
here?
heard a rumor that you don't actually have to lift a lot of weight to get strong. All you need to do is add bands.
Is this Freya? This is rumor?
Bands.
Yeah, they're doing some stuff for their shoulder stability. Because as we know, there's always a whole lot of competition style instability things that come into play, like racing in a walking lunge or like carries and stuff like that. So they're doing a little bit of that to start off the day so that their shoulders and their lower body can be active and woken up. And then we're gonna do a really slow, long conditioning piece.
Do you roll your ankle?
And that's the first session.
That's the
This
first
is the one
session
where
for
I'm like,
today.
I'm trying to be.
We are going
like,
to practice
step really
the
light, and
event
I'm just, like,
that was
had no
announced.
stability.
The
The
rope climb
kettlebell
event that
moves
was
a little
announced
bit,
for
and
the
all of a sudden you
semis.
need to, like,
You're like,
And you did
not
that.
actually
I did.
stop.
You did that in 2014.
I did.
How did that go then?
It did not go well. You learn from your mistakes, and lucky for my athletes, they can learn from my mistakes.
So you have the first-hand knowledge of that one too. That's the best part.
It's like it's a very biased workout. Like there are athletes that are going to be really strong in there and that'll attack the workout, and there are some that are going to be surprised by the workout. There's going to be and then if you're a male or a female, it's really going to change the game. So like I did the workout and I didn't do it properly, and then I watched all the last heats last night of all the regions and just took some notes on whoever did it properly and where they were in rounds 1, 2, 3, and 4, where they were in rounds 5, 6, 7, and then how they finished. So yeah, it's good. I mean, it's gonna be a really tough workout for the women, even after 8 years. Is it 8 years?
8 years, yeah.
So I think the women are going to be surprised, even if you're a really good rope climber. The turnaround is so quick. The run is like, I don't know, it makes me think of that deadlift burpee workout from the open, where it's like you're fine until you're not kind of thing.
Yeah.
So I love this workout because it's like it's a good test, but it's also, it rewards athletes that are self-aware. It rewards athletes that are patient with themselves, like athletes that don't get swept away with the intensity of the environment. So I really like it. And I like that they kept it true to 2014.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do.
Good old instability work.
Do you guys do a lot of that these days?
A decent amount.
I think we do a lot of overhead instability, like overhead carries with banded weights,
Yeah.
that kind of stuff, just to
A
reinforce
lot of
the
walking
shoulder.
lunges at the moment.
Yeah, a lot of walking lunges.
What's the weirdest event we've ever done?
In the games overall,
Yeah,
or
like,
like this
what is-
season?
Overall, like at the games or regionals.
What counts?
Yeah.
Regionals and games, like anything that
what
CrossFit
years?
is organized.
What years are on the table?
All the years.
Steak drive.
Yeah, the steak drive.
I think the workouts with the hammer and the banger events too. Are
Oh
super
yeah,
weird.
that was hard.
Both of them, like the ones that we did with the assault bike and the one that you guys did with the double unders, and just like different positions, like also kind of weird.
It was fun doing it, but I couldn't open my hand for like a good 20
Oh, yeah.
minutes.
Really? Mostly from
The
just the hammer?
vibration.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you're smashing, you're doing double under, you're smashing, and then it's like, it was super fun doing it. It's the kind of event that you look at the games and you're like, wow, I want to do that stuff.
Yeah.
And then after that, legit, I'm like, oh my God, I can't open my hands. That's happened to me before when I did like some strongman training, but that was a little bit worrisome because you're in a competition. But
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd say it was the one I was kind of disappointed with was the wheelbarrow sandbag thing.
Oh, that
Oh.
was a cool one.
Well, it's a cool one, but when you're 5'1" and you have
Yeah.
to toss those bags over a wall,
Yeah. The
That
wall
was-
height was not.
it was
The
because
fair.
She's one of the shorter athletes as well. She's only 5'1".
First thing.
I remember watching the games for the first time and seeing that event and being like, that's the kind of stuff that I want to do.
Yeah.
And then when they announced it, I was like, fuck, that's so cool. I get to do exactly what I really loved, and I was like, that's so cool. I want to do that. Then you're facing, you have the wall, and you're just like, there's nothing I can do to go faster.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is less
Yeah.
cool than I thought.
But then you're done, and you're like, well, I'm glad I got to understand it and see it, but it was hard.
Oh, with
There's
the wood-
one
with
that
the
I would
wood
want
logs.
to see repeated would be the burn-in run.
Yeah.
That one was, it was so cool. When you look at it, you're like, this is the CrossFit Games in one workout.
Do you remember what the distance of the run was at the
3
start?
miles. 3 miles.
Really?
Yeah, it was like a 5K run.
At the start?
Yeah. So we ran 5K-ish, a little bit short. And then it was a football field, so 100 yards of
Pig
the
flip, right?
pig flip. The first generation pig.
then
And then there was the log
log
carry,
carry.
which I don't even know if all the logs were the same weight. We just had to, and I'm like 5'1", right? And some of the girls are just like carrying this, and I'm just like trying to get a good position. It was, and I'm pretty sure lost the feeling in my foot. And then that Iditarod drag.
Yeah.
And the way a soccer field is made, right? There's always a peak in the middle because it allows drainage. Everyone got stuck in the middle. And I remember getting stuck, and I was like, okay, Michelle, go. Just give it everything you have. And I remember tugging to go, and then my feet slipped under me, and I fell straight on my face.
Oh, yes.
Just smack.
Yes.
I'm like, okay, it's okay. We're good, we're good. Keep
3,
going.
2, 1, bam.
That was a good one. People lost their shoes on that. It was hilarious.
Oh, that's classic.
But memories. This is gonna be a long one.
So what's the full workout?
5 rounds, and it's 1,000-meter row for Pat, but 750 for Freya. They're gonna do 30 kettlebell swings and 30 heavy rope double unders and an 800-meter recovery run. But Pat is gonna modify a little bit. But
Usually it's like zone
zone 2, 3. You should be able to have a conversation, or at least understand what we're talking about. Oh, look, he's doing like you. When there's a camera, he's smiling.